Today we'll be learning how to find the area of rectangles. So first thing I need you to do is open up to a new page in your math notebook and copy down the standard benchmark indicator. The student will apply formulas to solve problems involving the area of rectangles. You can pause the video here to give yourself time to write down the SBI. Area of squares and rectangles. The area of a figure is the amount of surface it covers. Area is usually measured by the number of unit squares of the same size that fit into the figure. If a figure is labeled with inches, then the area is expressed in square inches, written as the IN and then the little 2 above it. A square inch is a square whose centimeters measure 1 inch. A square centimeter, or centimeter squared, is a square whose sides measure 1 centimeter. The base of a square or rectangle is the distance across the bottom. The height is the distance up a side. The area of any square or rectangle is equal to the base times the height. For our example here, we need to find the area of the rectangle. Each side is measured in centimeters, so the area will be measured in square centimeters. Find the area by multiplying the base and the height. So our base for this rectangle is 5 centimeters. The height is 8 centimeters. So 5 times 8 gives us 40 centimeters squared. So the area of the rectangle to the right is 40 square centimeters. For the try it, we need to find the area of each rectangle. So starting with rectangle A, first we need to answer the question, what is the base? 10 miles. Then we need to figure out what the height is. In this case, it's 6 miles. Then we need to write out our formula, so area equals base times height. And then we're going to plug in the base and the height to get our area. So 10 times 6 gets us 60 miles squared. Continuing on to our next rectangle, V. First we need to write down our formula and then fill in what we know about the base and the height. So we know our base is 9 meters and our height is 4 meters. So 9 times 4 gives us 36 meters squared. For problem C, same thing. We need to write the formula, fill in what we know. We know the base is 3 yards and the height is 7 yards. Three times 7 gets us 21 yards squared. On problem D, same thing. Write the formula down, fill in what we know. We know the base is 25 inches and the height is 4 inches. 25 times 4 gets us 100 inches squared. For E, write down your formula, area equals base times height. And then fill in what we know. The base is 3 centimeters across, the height is 6 centimeters high. 3 times 6 gets us 18 centimeters squared. Continuing with F, again, write the formula area equals base times height, or there's another formula, area equals side squared, because it's a square, so it's just the side times the side. It's the same thing as base times height. You can use either one. So we're going to fill in what we know. We know the base and the height are both 200 inches here. And then we know 2 times 2 is 4, and then we know we need 4 zeros after it. So we get 40,000 inches squared. Finally, the last one here with G, write out the formula area equals base times height. We know that the base is 5 centimeters, the height is 4 centimeters. Five times 4 gets us 20 centimeters squared. After you've completed all the problems, please make sure you glue this sheet in your math notebook.